Andre Parks said. Hand pink waving.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back. Back at it. By the way, this is what it's going to look like when you get shot by a poacher. You can even see the bullet hole on the ear. Oh, it's on the face too. Also going to be hunters and stuff on horseback and whatnot. Not these would be good guys. Oh lord, what the f is going on? But I've got a new innovation that I'm going to
Andre Parks
use.
said. This is amazing seeing some other NPCs for once. Smiley face.
Oh yeah, you didn't know we had NPCs in this game? Okay, you got the birds. You got the these. None of these are effects, by the way. You know how like in games, you'll see like maybe swarms of birds, but they're effects. These are individual things. You can see they the red and greens mean they have brains. These are actual independent digital organisms, is my term. So you can go up and interact with them. Humans too. The horses don't really work yet, but we'll get them. But I've got an innovation where I'm going to you see these birds on this rhino? Alright, those are using the old code. They're not placed dynamically. In other words, they're not like, if you look closely, they're not like independently moving. It's just one of them basically replicated. So it's kind of like an effect. But what I'm going to do is use this new code, and basically they'll come and land on you. Or you'll see them land on the other animals instead of, because the system, basically the game places these little ones here. But instead, as you walk, you'll see like the little ones around you, and some will come and land on you. See, these are all independent creatures and whatnot. See how they're interacting with each other. You can talk to them too. communicate with them. But yeah, anyways, so there's little birds and stuff all around. They usually fly away before you actually see that one. Fly away before you actually get to them. But they'll come and land on you. You'll see it happen. Like, it won't just like appear on you. They'll come and actually fly to you. I've got something. I have a way of making that work. That's in just a second. Figure out how I'm going to. Okay, I know. I think I know what I'm going to do. Just need a way to get it to the amp. So glad I'm back to doing this stuff because I've been solving a giant bug for the past 2 weeks. Slow down things. So now I'm going to force the birds to use this code real quick, see if it works correctly. See if we can get them. Just need to prototype the call real quick. There we go. There we go. Working, it's working, working. Okay. Now, just need to just need to find that old code that I used some time ago. Just need a piece from it. See what. Kind of. Yeah. Alright, it's kind of working. make it so that only tiny birds will get on you. If I get this working correctly, I'll work on an oxpecker model. But for now, it'll just be for robins, sparrows, they're the little ones. Start that. So we'll take a couple.
Saurus said. Yo, what's up? And last stream died, but I had to go soon after it did. Spindo 3 Saurus said. What you working on today?
Yo, what up? You want to see? It's gonna be really cool. Two things. Let me first set the species real quick. We're creating bullet holes and getting birds to land on us. We're doing two things at once. Just need to find the right species. There we go. Need sparrows and robins. Almost there. Alright, here we go. Alright, watch closely. So I've got wounds, therefore they want to be on me. Alright, so see these, this is how bullet wounds will look when poachers shoot you. Or they'll look a little better later, but so basically I'm upgrading this system that I made. You see these birds here on this rhino? It's an old system that I came up with. It was okay for the time, but it was more like an effect. If you look closely, the birds are kind of doing the same thing. So it's really one bird just kind of multiplied. And they're not independent, right? But in the game, everything you see and everything you hear is an AI. See, all the reds and greens are individual digital organisms, independent, moving around, doing their thing. That's especially true of the birds and the insects. So all the birds you see are not effects, they're real AI. Usually the birds fly away before you get to them. But anyways, the deal with the rhinos having birds on them was there was more of an effect. Because I just kind of forced them to be on there and just see, they don't move, they don't fly away or anything. But the new system is going to actually show them flying onto you. And the idea is they're going to go to where you have wounds and pick the wounds off of you. At least that's in theory how it's supposed to work. Bastard. We gotta work on the physics there, but as you can see, like all the NPCs are like their own, they've got their own thing going on. So he's curious. You can communicate with him. They acknowledge you, they sometimes communicate back. Anyways, what we want is the birds to land on us, so in a second I'm going to kind of artificially make that happen, just kind of have them fly to you, but it'll look smoother in the game when you play it.
Spinothreatsaurus said. Oh, interesting.
Yep, all to make it be a realistic world. Yeah, you know what I was talking about, you know, the AI in Path of Titans, they were just kind of, you have to go to the mound and like press the button and stuff like that. I was saying it'd be good to have roaming AI and stuff, and a survival system alongside the quest system, to where the quest system is optional, but the survival system is mandatory. You have to do it in order to survive. That needs to be tied in directly to imperatives like the need to drink, the need to eat. So you can have a task that you would normally call quests that are a part of the survival system that you have to do in order to survive, or else you won't be able to find food if you don't build a nest, for example. If you don't claim territory, you won't be able to do all that stuff. In this game, we are going down that direction. I take inspiration where other games have shortcomings, in my view. Now going to break.
Spinothreatsaurus said. If they can get AI dinos working, I can definitely see it, but we'll see how it goes with the smaller critters first.
It's all the same to me, which is why I'm able to have so many. It's kind of an area of game design where it's like you either are gonna do it or you're going to only do a very, very little bit of it, because if you go at it the wrong way, it'll mess up your game. Like nothing, you have to build it into how your game works, number one. So if you're not fully committed, it will just be a drag on your whole game system and everything. It's something once you commit to it, you have to live with it. Like you can't halfway fucking have AI in the game. That's why they are so basic in Path of Titans. Like they just do a really basic thing. But once you go and you have them like be a part of your levels, be a part of how your players interact and stuff like that, then you've got to make sure they never fail, because a lot of their functions are going to be connected to players, unless you go a more modular route, which is kind of what I would do. But even doing that, like if you know how basically if a lot of times the way you have to set it up due to engine limitations is like they need to be connected to player characters and stuff. So if they break, basically they will crash your game. And the way that you would do it safely is not like it's less efficient, and so you would have less animals, but they would be more reliable, unless you really build your game around having AI, which, you know, that will require a lot of reworking of stuff. So you're not likely going to see like deep development into AI for the other games, because it's just not how they built the game. It's more like going to be like scenery, like effects and stuff. But in a game like this, you know, it's going to be a lot more involved. That's why they need to have the ability to like ride on animals as they're passing by, things like that. Build nests dynamically and all that good stuff. Here we go. This is what I was looking for right here. Alright, let's see how well this works. Get rid of the Races. Here we go. Let's test this out. So I've got wounds on me. They should attract birds. Realistically, if you got this many bullet holes, you're dead. Let's pretend. I want to look like this rhino, basically, but better. So why is he turning so fast? Look at the pangolin. He looked like he flew through me. Check their speed. Okay, they look fine. I don't see any birds flying over here. Oh, wait, I do have one, look. Alright, we're getting somewhere, so it thinks it's on me. I don't like it being down there, and also the, rotation's a little weird. Maybe we can get some more.
Angelo said, "Can we make this an animal?"
No, the player can't do that yet, but the animals themselves can reproduce. They can mate artificially. Like, you won't see them do the act yet. Right now, it's just kind of, you assume. They'll show a heart to each other, and then you'll see another animal pop out, basically. Oh, here's something just really cool. Check this out. I made a auto eating function, right? You can see that it's on by seeing it's highlighted, but when you basically, you will automatically like graze on things, anything that's edible, like this flower. So you don't have to press the button. Now, why would you want to do that? Because there's a kind of ladder of automation available here. You have auto walk, right? You have walk to parent, walk to destination, then you have auto eat, auto drink. So I could just kind of let it, you can't do this yet. So it won't walk directly to food and then eat it and then walk to the next food and then eat that. But eventually. So we are gonna be able to let it kind of move on its own whenever you're not doing anything. But just so like, traveling is gonna be a big part of the game because how big the world is. So as you're traveling, you want to be able to just kind of munch on whatever you can to get your calories. There's going to be two systems for eating in this game. It's going to be nutrition and also calories. The calorie system is going to be what you need to generate energy so that you can generate stamina and chase things and travel places and hunt and stuff like that. You're going to need to get all the calories you can. But the nutrition is going to be how you grow your character. It's going to be how you make them stronger, generate better stats. If I was to look at my animal stats here, you can get a look at our early character stat menu here. You got your health, you got your character name, your level, 1 out of 70. 1 is what I'm at, 70 is the level cap. You got your weight, 169 pounds is what I am. Experience points, the maximum to reach the next level, how much you've earned today, how much you've earned over your lifetime, what region you're currently in, your coordinates on the map, and then you get down to a visual representation of the stats. You get your numbers here, but you also can just kind of see the bars, either full or whatever. You can see that you're going to see eventually that because it's not the calorie system isn't live yet, but basically you'll see that if you don't generate the calories you need, all your other stats are going to be start to debuff, and you're going to start getting skinnier, you're going to get weaker, and your animal will be less healthy, and you're not going to be able to do much because you don't have the energy. So you'll have less stamina, you'll generate slower. So do we have more than one bird yet? I still only have one bird on me. Let's generate it again. But yeah, mating eventually will be like fully animated. Plan to really go realistic. Let's apply some bullet hole wounds to attract some birds. And what I'm looking for is to actually see them fly to me. See, the wind is partially working. See the clothes blowing in one direction? We'll link up the grass with that soon. Any birds on me yet? I can hear them, but I don't see them. Let's get closer. Oh wait, I got two on me right now. There's one. Alright, so we gotta work out the targeting and the rotation and whatnot, because we want them standing on me. But we eventually want it to be like, also it needs to like be moving with me. But we want it to be like this, like the rhinos have birds on them. But these are the old ones. Right. They don't move. We want these guys to move down the new one. But it looks cool, right? And this is how you're gonna stay clean and keep your wounds from getting infected. You'll pick up these birds, which will like kind of eat the ticks and stuff. Which there are ticks in the game. Everything in the game is an actual living, I would say creature, but it's a digital organism. It's an actual AI. Like there's no generated things. Like that bird, that's real. How do you know? See the green? Means it has a brain. Green or red means brain. But there's actual ticks, right? Let me see if I can find one. Look at the ground here. You would never know this because you're not looking all the way down here.
Said, nice detailing.
But like, I think these are ticks. See how it's moving slowly? See that little red thing? When it gets to me, it's gonna start sucking my HP because it's a tick. Yep, see, that's a tick. And if we actually went down, we could actually look at it. See it? Let's not be too judgmental of how it looks right now because it's a work in progress. Also, why is it fully colored? It's big and it's fully colored. I want it to be big enough to where when you're on sand, you'll be able to see them better. Like when you're on flat terrain and you can actually watch the guinea fowl come and eat them. Let me just mess with that. just real quick. There's no reason for me to do this. It kind of bothers me that it's not looking the way I expected. So I'm just going to make him completely black. I wish I could show this in the big screen, but let me this one through. There. Now, if anyone bothered to look, they would see the ticks are black. All right, get back to what we were doing here. The issue is I didn't see them fly to me. I'm gonna see if I can actually view that. Now you can like see the bugs. There's actual bug AI, and I see that there's a cicada there, which is giving you part of your ambience because it's making a cicada sound. Got your beetles and flies and all that stuff. Ticks nearby. Tick group right there. Let's see if okay, yeah, it appeared on me. Faded into my body. Alright, let's see if we can get that to reorient. There's another thing I need to fix or work on too. It's the shade code. It'll let you know if you're shaded or in the sunlight heating up. Got a creative solution for getting that to work. See the butterfly do it too. And I'm going to give the same landing code to the butterflies as the arrows. That way we can see the butterflies do it. still. Let's see. that's kind of how it's supposed to work, but anyways, I think that's enough for the stream. I've got more work I want to do, and I always work faster when I'm not streaming. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget you can play The Great Circle. It is released on Steam as a free demo. You can download it at the link in the description, or just go to Steam and search for The Great Circle. Scroll down, you'll see a big green button that says Download Demo. Download the demo, add it to your library. It updates automatically. It also contains beta branches of the game where you can try out the newest and latest features. Don't forget you can like and subscribe if you want to support the game. Also, you can donate or join our Patreon. That is at patreon.com/thegreatcircle, or just follow the link in the description. You can also join our Discord, join the player base. That's linked in the description below. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll probably push the update since we fixed a bug from the past couple weeks, so I'll probably push an update tonight or tomorrow. Thanks a lot. I'll see y'all on Discord. Good night.